Hope everybody's having a good day. What's good, y'all? Happy Friday. We're going into a long weekend for a lot of you guys, so it'll be a good time to burn a little bit of that weekend hustle if you're trying to kind of really get serious about making some money on Amazon this year. Popping on live here for 30 minutes to answer any questions. Let me know what you guys are running into on Amazon. What up, Jimmy? Yeah, I'm in Miami right now. What's good, man? You're coming? Oh, sweet. Yeah, let me know when you're in town. We'll link up, Jimmy. We'll have to hit the usual spot at the very least. Yeah, let's link up, man. What up, Malik? Good to see you. Yeah, we can buy the we still got to buy the Walter White house, I think, something like that. We'd need to yeah, we gotta finesse. You're leaking the whole thing, Jimmy. Miles will not be happy if you leak the whole strat there. What's good, y'all? What up, Sanjay? Good to see you guys. Then by the Walter White house. Yeah, of course. What's good? It's good, man. Hope you're having a good day, man. Yeah, just hit a long walk. Made some videos, that kind of thing. Was I in Stranger Things? What's my lookalike? Who's my lookalike that would have been in Stranger Things? I'm trying to think. I've been getting some other funny lookalikes recently. Yeah, so if you guys are on TikTok as well, let me know what questions you guys got. I've been selling Amazon for over 6 years now, done over $5 million in sales. Just buying big, popular name brand stuff that already sells on Amazon from major websites and that kind of stuff. So it's kind of the easy way to get into selling on Amazon. So you're on a roll. You got 3 products coming in today, shipping to Amazon tomorrow. Bang! That's what's up, Charles. Good to see that. I've been seeing you on a couple streams recently too. So that's what happens when you come to stream. You got good vibes, right? Something like that. Yeah. So let me know what other questions you guys got as far as starting out on Amazon. Do you suggest starting right off the bat doing wholesale? So you can. If you start with wholesale, though, it's very front loaded, right? So you're going to call a ton of wholesale suppliers to potentially land an account. The best way to sell on Amazon is a combination of wholesale and online arbitrage. So you might as well start building that online arbitrage basis, buying stuff from websites. You can test like new brands a little bit easier, kind of figure out what's working, what's not, and then you can always buy a bunch from local distributors and stuff. It's not the cheat code that a lot of people think it is. Doing wholesale is a great idea, but it's not a it's good amount of setup work. So you might as well get money rolling in, like buying from websites first. You got 20 grand to start. Yeah, that's plenty to start. Yeah. You can still spend a lot of money on websites. Like we spend like at least $100,000 a month on products, all from big major websites. So you can really scale buying from websites. Wholesale you can scale as well. Just kind of like whatever you end up liking to do. Yeah. Let's see. What's your average markup? Yeah. So the average product you buy, you're gonna, just for the sake of easy numbers, typically you buy a product for $10 and sell it for $20 or more. So usually you're selling it for twice what you paid for it, or more. And that's going to typically lead to a 30 to 35% return on investment. And then obviously you'll have products that are better than that, but that's kind of the floor as far as what you're looking for. What up, Amanda? Doing pretty good. How are you? How's Walmart and all that going for you? I've been dabbling a little bit with Walmart as well. All you guys, there's tons of different ways to make money online. So selling Walmart, selling on Amazon, selling eBay, selling Mercari, anywhere you can sell stuff, you should be selling it. Not right now, Hawkeyes. I have in the past. Sell anything that's profitable. You'll sell some weird stuff. Yeah, you'll sell some weird stuff. Let's see. Videos in Discord help a lot. Awesome. Yeah, glad it's been helpful, Charles. Yeah, and for those of you guys who if you're hopping in for the first time, I've been selling Amazon for a little over 6 years now. Done about $5+ million on the platform, and I've got a ton of free resources for you. So if you guys are on TikTok, there's a free course up in my bio. As well as on YouTube, Fields of Profit on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube right now as well. There's a 4-hour-long free course, a ton of free stuff you can learn. Just kind of get the ball rolling. Let's see. You doubt it? Okay, cool. If that's your opinion, cool. How can you start? Yeah, so you'll buy. Here's like an example I've been showing, right? So you'll buy name brand products from local retail stores, from online websites. You can buy from wholesalers. The easiest way is like going out to your local retailer or just open up like the clearance section of a website. You can see like this, I picked up at Ross. It was like $10 and it sells for $25 to $30 on Amazon. Prices kind of fluctuate, but it's nice and profitable. And there's a ton of stuff like that when you are sourcing for products you're going to be able to buy and sell for more. I just told you it's a free course. Yeah, so there's a free course in my bio. Yep. Let's see. How do you fix you can try to fix a listing through Seller Central. If you don't own the brand registry, it can be kind of tricky. Do you do mostly online arbitrage or wholesale? So I do mostly online arbitrage. So just buying from big websites and that kind of stuff, and then flipping that on Amazon. I've done a little bit of wholesale though. Both work. Let's see. Do you have a video deciding which items to ship to Amazon, which you recommend shipping yourself? Yeah, so you can do Amazon FBM on items that have, if you see other sellers on the listing that are shipping direct from themselves, you can probably do the same thing. If basically everyone else is doing Amazon FBA, then you're probably gonna have to ship it to Amazon, just because Amazon tends to favor FBA sellers when it comes to making sales, because that's how you get like prime shipping and like Amazon's customer service and all that kind of stuff. Just got your first sale after a couple days of listing. Bang, that's what's up. How should you fulfill it using FBA? Yeah, so you'll just, any of the products you want to sell on FBA, you'll just throw them down in a box and ship them off. And you'll use Boxem to do that. Boxem is the tool. It'll kind of walk you through the process of actually shipping things into Amazon. I sell anything that's profitable, Amanda. I know you're no stranger to just kind of selling anything under the sun. So yeah. This time of year, it's mostly just like vitamins, a little bit of like clothes and shoes, that kind of stuff. Anything that's profitable, basically. Title is cap. Okay, you can scroll through. I've literally documented the last 4 or 5 years, so you can see for yourself. You want to try this? Yeah, get after it, Melissa. As long as you have like $1,000, you got a local retail store nearby, you got a bookshelf collecting old books that you just want to sell on Amazon, kind of start learning how to do it. Just the main thing is learn for free on YouTube. Fields of Profit on YouTube is a ton of free videos of mine that you can learn from. I've made a 4-hour long free course, and then just go like prioritize spending money as fast as you can, basically. In terms of like get proof of concept, because a lot of people, they'll watch videos and they'll be like, oh, I'm thinking about it, and then they keep thinking about it and keep thinking about it, and then 3 months later it's something they did, they spent way too much time researching to make no money. So the first step is to just dive into storefronts, go to local retail stores, and actually buy something. It's natural. You're gonna make some mistakes in the early days. So you got to just kind of get that out of the way. What resources do you use to get discounts for OA? So coupons, sales, cashback, discounted gift cards, asking customer service, getting a sales tax exempt permit, loyalty rewards programs with the website. There's a ton of different ways to get items cheaper. That's a good question. That's kind of the key. That's what makes the difference between sellers that make a little bit of money, 10, 20K a month in revenue, and sellers who are doing 100, 200K a month. As they're digging that for that extra discount, they're going the extra mile, all that kind of thing. Let's see. Safety claims are not a myth, or you just have to prove that they returned an item in much worse condition. Customers are allowed to return things though. So do you have any training to start? Yeah, Meg. So in my bio, there's a free course you can learn from. Literally $0, several hours of content. There's free Discord in there, all that kind of stuff. And I'll if you guys are on YouTube and want the free course, I will drop it in the chat for you guys. Do you need an LLC? You don't need one. I didn't have an LLC when I started, but I was a broke college kid, so I didn't really care. Like I had nothing to personally to protect. So it's kind of up to you. Talk to a CPA, lawyer, that kind of thing. I was broke, so it didn't matter for me. Let's see how to overcome ungating. Yeah, so if you're ungated, or if you're gated in a brand where like you try to list it and it says apply to sell, just buy at least 10 of them from wherever you found it profitably. Submit that to Amazon, and they'll start approving you. Jamie, you can use 10 for those. I've been using 10 unit invoices. You're good. I just answered that for you, Saeed. Yeah. You want to sell stuff too, you don't know how to start. Like you can get hands-on experience today. You'll use the Seller Amp app, start scanning stuff at like the local retail store. Like next time you go out grocery shopping, scan the barcode on literally anything you're looking at. You'll see how fast it sells on Amazon, what price you need to pay for it to be profitable, who's selling that item, that kind of stuff, right? And that'll teach you a lot about just kind of like what products sell on Amazon. You can also just dive into online arbitrage sourcing, where you're just like sourcing products online. That's what I do. And to kind of get into that, you'll just start looking at the storefronts of sellers who are already selling brands that are pretty like reseller friendly. So go to Avia or 32 Degrees or Stafford, anything like that, right? Brands that are sold by retail stores, see what those sellers are selling in their stores, and there's going to be a big list of stuff that they obviously have to be sourcing from retail stores. They're not buying Sephora branded products in wholesale, anything like that. They're buying it at the Sephora website. So other items in their store are also going to be able to, you're going to be able to buy those items at different websites and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, Miret. So it's $20 a month. You can try it for free for 2 weeks. Yeah. So SellerAmp and Keepa for sourcing, and then Boxum for creating Amazon shipments, tracking your profit, restocking things, just kind of getting a handle on your business, making sure you're actually making money, basically. Yeah, just submit 10. But that's what I've been doing. It still works. What's a safe number to input for cost per pound? Yeah. So yeah, Havoc. So it's about 60 cents a pound is what you should pay for shipping to Amazon FBA. If you're doing a lot smaller shipments, which might make sense when you're a newer seller, like less than 50 pounds at a time kind of thing, it'll be closer to 90 cents a pound or so to ship to Amazon. We get like discounted rates with Amazon basically. Let's see. Got you, Louise. Yeah. Individual sellers is their way to ship from FBM. You can change like the ship from address to, you can get like a UPS box or something in your city if you want to do that. Yeah. No, Ali. Yeah. You don't use Pallet Fly or any like the wholesalers that are like absurdly easy to find. A lot of those are like returns that have all the best stuff taken out of it. If you're going to do wholesale, then start locally. So do a little bit of online arbitrage, figure out like what brands are good, figure out what items you like to sell. And then, search X brand distributor, my city, X brand distributor, my state. Kind of go out from there. You just kind of want to start with local wholesalers if you're going to get into wholesale. How to start? What's the best advice for new sellers? Yeah, so sell stuff that already sells. There's a ton of free content on my YouTube. Literally a whole free course you can learn. So learn the process for free. Spend 3 to 5 hours just diving into YouTube videos, kind of learning for free, figuring out what to actually do. Kind of get all the like basic tactics and stuff, and then prioritize making that first sale as fast as possible. A lot of people kind of keep kicking the can down the road, so just prioritize making that sale as fast as possible, and you'll do that just by buying like name brand items that already sell on Amazon. What's good, City? If you're having a good one, man. Good to see you. Let's see. Suppliers on Alibaba want a deal. So you can buy from Alibaba. That's like private label. If you've never sold anything on Amazon before, it's easier just to buy and sell name brand stuff first. Just because if you're doing private label or Alibaba, that kind of thing, you're doing the marketing, you're paying for PPC ads, you're paying for a test order of the product, all kinds of stuff, right? It's like I said, it's a good business model, but you can make some pretty expensive mistakes if you've never sold on Amazon before. Yeah, don't focus on what you're not eligible to sell. So if you go and list the brand on Amazon and it says apply to sell, that means you can sell the brand. As far as like ungating goes, and then you just make sure that there's other third-party sellers on that listing that are also making money. Don't sell things that are like already being sold by the brand themselves or only being sold by Amazon. Typically, you won't be able to share sales with when Amazon's a seller. But there's right around 800,000 products on Amazon that are not sold by the brand, sell at least 30 times a month. What is the other? Basically 800,000 like kind of listings that would be good. There's one other metric that I'm forgetting. Not sold by Amazon, not sold by the brand, sell at least 30 times a month. I think that's what it was. Yeah. Let's see. Only channel. I got you, High World. Yeah. there's plenty of other good info out there, but glad it's been helpful. Thanks for posting the 4-hour video. Yeah. Glad it helped, Cat King. It's a good profile pic too. Let's see. Thermal. Yeah. Open a case with support. Either with the printer if you're going through like Seller Central, or if you're using Boxum, Boxum can help you out with that. You basically just make sure your settings are all good to go. Let's see. Do you do mentorship? No, just helping as many people as possible for free. Yeah, go watch all the free content on YouTube. And spending most of my time working on building the best Amazon seller softwares for you guys. So I'm not really doing any mentorship or anything like that right now. Let's see. What's your goal for 2025 with Amazon? Probably another $2 to $3 million bucks. See what I can probably just replicate what I did this past year. Yeah, because at this point I got a lot of the like the team sourcing products and shipping and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I could step in and grow, but I'm just kind of focused on some other things at the moment. So I didn't create SellerAmp, but I'm a part owner, Adam. Yeah. So I'm one of the owners at SellerAmp. Is Amazon full-time job? Yep. So I started selling on Amazon as a freshman in college, and then just kind of naturally built up the money. By the time I graduated, my senior year, I made like 115, 120,000 bucks in profit. I was like, well, I could get a desk job and make 80 to 90, or I could just keep growing my own thing. And I'm glad I chose growing my own thing. Yeah, that's kind of the full-time gig now. Ongoing monthly expenses for active sellers on Amazon. Yeah, so Amazon seller account is $40 a month, but that kind of breaks even when you start selling 40 items a month. Otherwise, you pay an extra $1. Boxum is $50 a month. SellerAmp's $20 a month. Keepa's $20 a month. And then maybe later down the line, you probably want a repricer of some kind. That'll cost you anywhere from like $25 to $100 a month, depending on what you use and kind of how fancy you want to get with it. There's some really expensive repricers out there too, but those aren't really needed until you really know what you're doing. Yeah. Let's see. Best way to increase sales. You've been selling for less than a year. If you've been selling for less than a year, it's just spend more time sourcing. There's really no once you know the basics of reverse sourcing, jumping into storefronts, kind of start learning brands that are good at Amazon, what products are good within certain brands. Just learn that by digging through storefronts on SellerAmp. Just kind of repeat that as many times as you can. And then as far as going from like 10 to 20,000 bucks a month to 100,000 bucks or more, that's when you need to start, build a little bit of a network, talk with a couple other Amazon sellers that are smart. You can kind of share ideas with. You're going deep on things. So you're not placing test orders. You're buying, 50, 100, 200 of things when you find a good opportunity. Just kind of jumping straight in, basically. Let's see. So you need SellerAmp and Keepa is about to open. Yeah, so you can start with just SellerAmp, but you want Keepa pretty quick for like a lot of the like advanced data that you can see on there. It's $40 a month for both of them. So yeah, there's a lot more expensive businesses to start out there. Basically, right around $100 a month in software is pretty much all you need to start. Do you sell on Walmart? Yeah, a little bit, Malik. Yeah, it's good. It's always good to have a backup plan for anything that you want to sell on Amazon, just in case anything goes wrong on Amazon and vice versa, right? If anything goes weird on the Walmart listing, you can sell it on Amazon or eBay or that kind of stuff, right? Don't only sell on one place. There's too many different ways to make money to just focus on one marketplace, basically. You want to join? What's your first step? Yeah, so just start learning for free. Yeah, so I got a free course on YouTube. All you guys on TikTok, go to Fields of Profit on YouTube. There's a 4-hour free course, basically all the free resources you guys need to learn there. And then just start spending money on products. So set aside $50, $500, $5,000, whatever you can afford to just kind of set aside on a business. Start buying products. Buy 5 units of something that, for example, last night at Sephora, I found like an eyeliner that was selling for $7, and the same eyeliner on Amazon is around like $18. So you can buy that for, I think it was like a $4.50 profit. And you're just kind of looking for that. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So Fields of Profit on YouTube. Yeah. And if you guys who are already on YouTube, make sure you're subscribed and all that. I'm trying to get a nice little 100K YouTube plaque somewhere back here this year. Help me hit my goal this year. I hit 85 this morning. Let's see. Can you sell without getting an EIN? I didn't have one when I started. But yeah, that is up to you. Let's see. Got scammed out of 6K from a wannabe mentor. Yeah, that is the unfortunate part of the Amazon industry. There's a lot of people that pretend to know what they're talking about, but they don't actually sell on Amazon. They haven't been doing it for very long. Yeah, there is a lot of that going around. So learn, like that's what I say, just learn for free. Dive in on YouTube videos. And then whenever you start, learning for free from somebody you like, then if they've got resources, you can dive in on that. Do you do mentoring? No, I don't do any one-on-one coaching or anything like that. Yeah. Yeah, we have the FBA Roadmap as a paid resource. But that's, not thousands of dollars like a lot of people are out here charging. Yeah, that's so you can kind of chat with me a little bit directly, and then I'm always happy to answer questions on the live and that kind of thing. Let's see, Sephora awards. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you're stacking all those extra discounts and stuff. Use personal name to ship out items. Just use a business name. Yeah. You can also get like a UPS box or something like that, like a virtual address. Can you say what to save the email invoice? Yeah, just name it brand underscore invoice underscore today's date. And then anytime you have to like resubmit the brand to Amazon, just change today's date so it kind of looks like a new PDF file basically. Yeah. Appreciate you, Watson. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, dive into the free content on there too. There's only so much detail I can go into without like actually popping open a computer screen, kind of showing you how I source everything. So if you guys want to see me actually like sourcing products with you, that's all in the YouTube videos. Let's see what else you guys got. What's the best product category you should ungate first? Yeah, so start with auto ungated products, Milan. So if you search like auto ungated sourcing on YouTube, you'll see me diving through brands that pretty much anyone should be auto approved to sell right away. You can start with those brands. And then as far as like initial categories to get, start with like beauty, grocery, sometimes clothes can be pretty good. But yeah, anything that you kind of have personal interest in is good as well. So let's say you really like, you're good at doing makeup, or you played basketball, so you know a lot about like shoe styles and that kind of stuff. Like start focusing on anything you have like personal passion about, because you know good brands and you know where to get them cheap too. Just like from personal experience. Yeah, you're not physically holding inventory. Yeah, so if you like when you're first starting, you'll ship it to your house and then you'll ship it to Amazon, or you can ship it to your house and then ship it directly to a customer. What I do now is I ship to a prep center, and then the prep center receives and ships everything to Amazon for me. Obviously, I pay them per unit to do that, but that way I haven't seen any of my products in like around 2 years now. It's all just kind of it feels like a video game after you've kind of been doing it for a while and just kind of moving around products from warehouse to warehouse that you're not actually the one touching. Why are you live streaming? Yeah, so on a personal level, I've made a bunch of friends do like making content, that kind of stuff. It's way more fulfilling to help a bunch of other people make money beyond just kind of doing it myself. There's literally, like I was talking about, there's 800,000 products that are like pretty arbitrage friendly. So if I help other people figure it out, there's plenty of opportunity. And then selfishly, I also own the best softwares for Amazon sellers. So SellerAmp and Boxem are my softwares. So instead of trying to sell like a $5,000 course or something like that, the more I help you at being a great Amazon seller, the more you keep the relatively cheap software. And if you're a good Amazon seller for 2 years because of the free information, we both win, right? I'm not trying to, like some people will sell you a $5,000 course and run away. So we have the same incentives basically. Yeah, absolutely. What's the best way to find profitable wholesalers? Yeah, just start looking locally. So whatever city you live in, whatever state you live in, focus on the category that you try to like source a little bit of online stuff first. And then, say grocery distributor, my city, grocery distributor, my state, right? Kind of start from there, because you're going to see like a lot of the like local distributors number one are like random mom and pop companies that have been around for forever and they don't care about spending on marketing, and they've got really good pricing. So their pricing's pretty good. And the shipping's cheap if you start locally as well. Let's see. A lot of women over 55 interested in being a great Amazon. So yeah, I've definitely helped a lot of ladies, a lot of guys. Yeah, no money on Amazon does not discriminate. Yeah, just let me know if you got any questions. Let's see. Yeah, amigo. Yeah, I'm not in the lab coding myself, but yeah, I'm an owner of those companies. Yeah. Let's see. Can you talk about how you source? Yeah, so the best way to start sourcing products is to open up the storefronts of sellers who are already successfully selling products on Amazon, right? So go, like, if you want to start sourcing like right after we're done here, go to a Stafford brand listing, go to an Avia brand listing, any retail store. So like Kirkland, for example, they have to be buying that from Costco, right? Open up those listings, go to SellerAmp, and then just start clicking on the sellers on the listing, on the offers, and you'll see all of the products that they sell. And then you can kind of start figuring out where they might be sourcing products from. Started 2 weeks ago. All information came free. Nice. Yeah. So you got 5 products up. Yeah. Love to see it, Charles. I've recognized the profile pic and stuff. Good to see you, man. I'm excited to hear about the first 1K day, first 10K month, all that kind of stuff. Let's see. Yeah, Watson. So search like Kirkland Signature on Amazon. There'll be like almonds and all kinds of random trail mixes and that kind of stuff. And then I'll look at what the other sellers who are already selling that product are also selling. They're going to have some stuff from Costco that might be cheap enough right now. They're going to have some stuff from Walmart and Sephora and Walgreens and so on, right? And then you're just kind of comparing where they actually bought that item from. Let's see, it's an LOA. No, so you can use an invoice or an LOA to get ungated. So an invoice you can get from Walgreens, Target, Vitacost, any website you're buying from. Camera got really white there for a second. promise I'm not that white, guys. Should you go deep into an ASIN that sells $3K a month? I test it out before you buy 1,000 units, I would say. Man, it's getting. Let me take that away. Maybe that helps. Yeah, test it out before you buy 1,000 of something. But yeah, if it really sells that well, then go for it. Where can you see streams after TikTok goes bye-bye? Yeah, so all you guys on TikTok, make sure you are subscribed on YouTube. Same username, Fields of Profit on YouTube. You'll see all of I'm live on YouTube right now as well, so you can keep popping in. And yeah, it was on YouTube, Kyle. Like I got super white on the YouTube cam over here. Listed products on Amazon, but they never sold. Yeah, so make sure before you buy something, just go to SellerAmp and make sure that it shows that it actually has estimated sales. And then also look at the buy box rotation. There'll be like a little pie chart that pops up on SellerAmp. And if you see that pie chart is being shared with multiple sellers, that's a good product to sell. Let's see. Good looking out. Yeah, go spend some money there. Let's see. First product went online today. That's what's up, Jeffrey. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Yeah, so I shoot for about 10% after everything, Ronald, because I have a team that does the sourcing, does the buying, ships everything to Amazon. You'll probably make 15 to 20% gross margin. It very clearly says sell, so it's not misleading, my friend. Can you talk about SellerAmp? Yeah, so SellerAmp is like an app and a Chrome extension. So the app, you can like scan products in store. Let me pop it up on my phone over here. So you see it's just like an app, right? And then if I scan the barcode of this product, I'll see if I can do it right there. Yeah, so I can scan it, and this I bought it for $10 at Ross. We turned on the brightness, hopefully you guys can see that. And then you see all the data about the product, basically, right? So what I was also talking about with the pie chart. So you see how the pie chart's being shared with a bunch of different sellers. That tells me that as a third-party seller, you're gonna have success making sales on that listing. Sometimes you might see like Amazon's the only one making sales or all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah, and then there's also the Chrome extension is how you source products online. Let's see. How do you know which product you should purchase? Yeah, so if you're trying to ungate a category, then you can just buy any product in that category. I wish, amigo. I wish. Yeah, you can buy any product in that category, Milan. So if you're trying to get the grocery category, you can buy anything that's grocery and also has some of those products that are listed on Amazon, which is going to be basically any grocery product. It's a good amount to test and what to look for. So start with like $1,000. If you have $1,000, that's good. If you have less than $1,000, then start selling used items. So I was like broke when I started selling on Amazon. So I just started like getting the books off my shelf. I went to thrift stores. I was buying books for my friends. And then I built up enough money to buy a bunch of like name brand stuff. Let's see. You don't need to spend any money on ads, Ronald. So I've spent basically nothing on ads in the last year because I sell products that already sell. You do have to buy ads if you're selling products that don't already sell. So things that are like you created the product yourself, basically. Yeah, what's the app to scan items? So SellerAmp, Dina. Yeah, SellerAmp. It's $20 a month. You can try it for free as well. Recently got SellerAmp, just starting your journey. Nice. Yeah. Let me know if you have any specific questions there. Let's see. Open an account with a local distributor. Everything's overpriced. Yeah. So some distributors aren't profitable for you. What you can do is submit a PO. Hey, I need 10% off on these items, or I need this price on this item. If I can get this price, I can buy 1,000 or 500 or whatever it is, and see if they're interested. If they're not even in the same ballpark, then it's just probably not going to work with that wholesale distributor. Salvation Army has books. You buy more than, yeah, exactly. I definitely When I was kind of just getting started out, I would drive around to all the Salvation Armies and the Goodwills and all the like smaller thrift stores in my city, and just kind of find anything I could get there. Not sure what you mean, man. Yeah, you can sell anything on FBA. Let's see. Teach you. Yes, I've got all the info you need to know for free. So if you go up in my bio, there'll be a free course for you. And then on YouTube, Fields of Profit. There's a 4-hour-long free course, and there's also like shorter mini courses. You can watch me source products live. I'll show you my exact sourcing process, all that kind of stuff. This is buy box info show on the Chrome extension. Yeah, like so you'll see buy box info, how fast items sell, what you're actually going to make after fees. You can see like what other sellers are selling. Like just dive into it. You can try it for free for 2 weeks. So Seller Amp and Boxem. Those are the two softwares that you can try for free to kind of see if you want to do this for a while. Let's see. Should you create an LLC first? I didn't personally, but if you have like personal assets you want to protect, it's probably a good idea. A lot of public libraries sell books cheap. Yeah. Good call, Mira. Yeah. There's like book sales and stuff. Sometimes those book sales are crazy. Like I remember going and there'd be like, middle-aged dudes. I was like 18 in the day. They're like throwing elbows, fighting over used books that were worth, $5 or something like that. Like that's where character is built right there. Let's see. What's the most difficult thing about Amazon reselling? So the hardest part about selling on Amazon is dealing with Amazon themselves. A lot of the seller support is staffed by like customer service overseas kind of thing, and it's hard. Sometimes it can be hard to like have them actually understand what you're needing help with. Selling on Amazon is great until you like need help with something, and then there can be some headaches. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Selling on Amazon is hard work, right? Like anything that actually works is going to be hard work. So don't feel like it's passive income or all this kind of stuff that people talk about. But if you're willing to work hard and kind of you're a problem solver, you can make a lot of money on Amazon. Let's see, list all this in the 4-hour. Yeah. So if you just search like Seller Amp on the App Store, and you can also just Google Seller Amp. Yeah. What's the sweatshirt from? I think there are 3 of these in the world, I believe. It's a Carhartt like custom Boxem sweatshirt. You're all in. Yeah, just let me know what questions you got, man. What items do you sell? Anything that's profitable. So like this time of year, in the new year, it's like, vitamins and, anything that's like, workout clothes and that kind of stuff. Right. And really anything that you can sell, is going to sell faster during certain times of the year. Right. So like, last month during December, I was selling a lot of like toys and shoes and that kind of stuff. This year I'm still selling, this month I'm still selling a lot of that, but it's not selling quite as fast. So I'm selling other things as well. But basically you can sell pretty much anything. Just like a Sony one, Misa. Yeah. Q1 best items. So anything sells, right? So, grocery products, supplements. The main thing is, it's not necessarily about like what the best items are. It's just, you're just buying good data. The products don't really matter typically. When you learn how to dig into the data, you'll kind of see what's actually a good product and what's not. If you need a starting point, then go to any Gap listing, Nautica listing, 32 Degrees, Stafford, and then see what other brands on those sellers on those listings are selling. And you can use Seller Amp to do storefront stocking to kind of figure out what those best items are. Let's see. Do you need Boxem for FBM? Yeah, so Boxem will track like how much money you're making. So if you want to know like your profit, then yeah, it's a good idea. You can also list your products through FBA, and then you don't need to do barcodes for FBM. So like with FBA, you put a SKU label on over the barcode so that Amazon knows like whose products is whose. You don't have to do that with FBM, just because you're shipping direct to customer. Do you have a video on what documentation is needed for taxes? Yeah, Raul. So I did an interview with my friend Chris, who is actually like he owns some tax firms and he helps a lot of people do their taxes as Amazon sellers. So somebody's actually qualified to talk about taxes. If you look up like how to do Amazon seller taxes on YouTube, I would assume my video or something with Chris will be the first thing to pop up. What's the best thing to sell on Amazon? There's like I said, there's like literally 800,000 different products that are very friendly to the business model that we like to do. So there's no like specific best product to start out with. If you have any like personal interest in a certain niche or something like that might kind of give you a little bit of a leg up, good brands, where to get things that are kind of cheap, you might be able to sell for a lot more on Amazon, then start there. Otherwise just start diving into The stores are people who sell like retail store brands, because that's going to show you some starting points basically. Let's see. Yeah, so Boxum does analytics, shipping. So you see like how much profit you make. It makes shipments a lot faster. Your shipments will check in a little bit faster as well if you use the 2D barcodes within Boxum. You can't get those on Seller Central. And yeah, overall, it just saves you a bunch of time and helps you like actually know how much money you're making. Because yeah, Amazon won't track your profit for you. Let's see. I have sold Sephora. Let's see. Yeah, just submit 10, Adrian. Yeah, that's what I've been doing on those. It's a lot harder to create a new listing versus hopping on an existing item. Yeah, so to create a new listing, you typically have to own the brand registry. And obviously, you don't own the brand registry of probably the big, massive brand that you just found. So it can be kind of tricky. There's too many good items to sell in listings that already exist to worry about having to like create new listings right now. Yeah. Yeah, Elijah, add the tracking information, add a picture of the product, add on the credit card transaction, add any like the proof from the credit card where you actually bought it from them. Yeah, just add as much information as possible. Let's see. Average FBA check-in times. It'll take like anywhere from 1 to 3 weeks, typically, depending on the time of year, for things to check in at Amazon and start selling. Starting off is 100 units. Good. You can start with whatever you want, Lo. Yeah. So honestly, if you're just starting, I would not buy 100 units of something, just because you want to make sure that it actually sells well first. It's naturally going to make some mistakes as a brand new Amazon seller. So, start with 5, 10. If you sell all 10 in a day, then sure, go buy, 200, 300. You got a great opportunity, right? But I don't want you to be a brand new Amazon seller. You go and you buy 100 units and it's just something you didn't really notice about the product. And you got a headache on your hands, right? I'd rather, you buy 5 units. It's like, all right, maybe not as profitable as I was hoping and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot smaller of a problem than if you buy, 100 units right off the bat. Are you talking about drop shipping? No. So drop shipping is against Amazon's rules. So if you list products from like Walmart and then the customer buys it, you ship it direct to the customer. That's against the rules. There's very specific rules where drop shipping is allowed, but basically you would know what type of drop shipping is allowed if you're asking that. So short answer is no, don't drop ship. How long you been selling Amazon? Over 6 years now. Over 6 years, yeah. Most states you have to get an LLC for free. So most states you pay for an LLC. Pretty much, actually, every state you pay for an LLC. So that's like the cost of opening a business. If you don't have like $1,000 to start the business, then go get a part-time job for a little bit, right? You build up your money. How did you start? I just started selling used books. Yeah, so cleared out the bookshelf I had at home. Went to thrift stores, bought cheap items, started selling like VCR players and random stuff that people can usually only get on Amazon. And I just buy it at like thrift stores, right? And then I built up enough money to kind of realize that to really scale, I'd have to start selling name brand stuff. So then I just started buying from big retail websites. And yeah, Elijah, using like SellerAmp and Keepa are the 2 apps that I use to actually like source products in those name brands that sell on Amazon. Yeah. Oh, what up, Paulie? Yeah, appreciate you, man. Yeah. $10. I'll have to I'll put that towards the dinner I'm grabbing with the fiance tonight. Appreciate you, man. Considering how much I've learned from you. Yeah, appreciate you, Paulie. Yeah, thanks, man. Hope you're having a good day, man. Let's see. Yeah, I shoot for about 10%, John. Net after my you got to spamming the question. All right. Yeah, after I pay my team and enjoy all of the and I pay for products and shipping, all that kind of stuff. I shoot for about 10% after it's all said and done. First 3K wholesale order done today. 38% ROI with everything done. Nice. Yeah. Good work. Yeah. So make a grand on that order right there. Yeah, appreciate you, man. State has that doesn't matter. Yeah, doesn't matter at all. I'm not even sure what that would mean, to be honest with you. Let's see. What supplies needed to get started? Yeah, so physical supplies is going to be like boxes, a scale, some tape, shipping labels, that kind of stuff. You can get free shipping labels from UPS. Pretty simple in terms of like physical supplies. And then you'll need SellerAmp for sourcing products, Keepa for sourcing products, and then Boxum for shipping to Amazon, tracking your profit, basically like the whole back end of your business. And then, you know, a little bit of physical supplies. You need like a printer too, I guess I should mention. You can use like the printer you already have at home if you have one. And then later down the line, you might want like a laser printer. So you can use like a Rollo laser printer. It's like $200. You don't have to have that right off the bat. You can just start with your standard printer you have at home. Let's see. Can you put different products in one case? Yeah. So I assume you're talking about like making an FBA shipment. You could put 100 different items down in one box if you really wanted to. Yeah, you can put one item in the box. Just as long as like as you're making shipments through Boxum, you'll tell the software like what you're putting in each box, and then they'll submit that info to Amazon for you. Do you use Amazon fulfillment or ship yourself? Yeah, so I ship to Amazon FBA for the most part. Been doing OA. Yeah, it's I mean, making money on Amazon's hard work. Yeah, that's something that you should be well aware of. If you are not willing to do hard work, you will not make money. And just kind of in general, right? So if you like kind of hunting for deals and buying some stuff you can sell for more, you'll make money. But yeah, you got to be willing to work hard. I would assume that should be obvious. Let's see. Will they charge an additional fee? No. Yeah. Yeah. You can throw whatever you want down in there. Let's see. Don't care what you have to do. Sick of the traffic as an Uber driver. Yeah, I feel that. That's I feel that. Yeah. So yeah, just kind of get started. Yeah. Let's see. Came in the chat. Like, yeah, let me know what you got questions with, man. Sounds good. Don't know what you're up to there, Austin, but it sounds like you're not doing the right thing. What's up, Beck? You can do a little bit of PPC for OA. Yeah, you can spend like 10 cents on any keywords that slip through the cracks, that kind of thing. Generally, you can't really afford to run a full-on PPC campaign for OA, but you definitely can. Yeah, I've done that a little bit. Tell you what to do. Yeah, so the easiest way to start, like you said, I think you just say you're the one doing a little bit of Uber. Yeah, you are. Yeah, so like next time you're out, like on the way home, go to like a Ross or a Marshalls or a TJ Maxx and scan the barcodes on like Ross products, right? So I bought this at $10. This sells on Amazon for like $25 to $30. That's like the easy way to kind of get hands-on experience, kind of start learning what actually works on Amazon, what products sell, how fast they sell, how hard is it going to be to find profitable items. And then obviously long-term, you can scale just looking at stuff online. If you'd rather just start learning from home, you can start looking through like clearance sections, look at the storefronts of people who are already selling on Amazon, and you can kind of start from there. Let's see, what should you do with I assume you mean you have like 200 pounds of products. Then yeah, just go through Boxum, list all that stuff on Boxum, Thomas, and then it'll tell you basically where to ship it. Buy the item and yeah, exactly, Suzanne. Yeah, so open the Amazon seller account, get Seller Amp, get a free trial of Seller Amp, and then you'll use Boxum to ship products to Amazon basically. And then it'll get to Amazon, it'll start selling to the customers, Amazon will pay you, and then you restock and keep buying more basically. Keep feeding the beast. Let's see. Got some good stuff. Forgot your TJ Maxx card. Damn, yeah. So it probably could have been a little bit more profitable there. Oh, good call. Oh, money. Yeah, from the UK. All right, nice. Yeah. Yeah, Thomas, go ahead. If you only have like 200 pounds in this case, go source from like thrift stores. Buy like super used like cheap stuff. And honestly, if you only have $200 or whatever, it's probably time to build up some money with a part-time job or something. You gotta have money to make money on Amazon. At least like $1,000 or $2,000. No, you don't need that, LV. It's just a worse version of Seller Amp, basically. What do you mean by hard work? I mean, it takes work to find products. It takes work to ship products. It takes work to to ungate products with Amazon. Yeah, it's just like anything that makes you money is going to take work, right? Like, yeah, just don't come in believing some of the people that are flashing Lamborghinis and Rolexes and all that kind of stuff and making it seem like it's easy to make money online. Everything that works takes hard work. You want to sell picture frames? Yeah. So if you're trying to like launch your own product, that'd be like private label. Yeah. So you can do some research on that. I just sell name brand stuff that already sells. Yeah. You have capital that from a different side hustle that was successful. Nice. Yeah. You're also a full-time college student. Would you recommend a VA to help you? If you have plenty of money and you're already having a lot of success sourcing items, and the only thing holding you back is like just the time and you know exactly where you would go to source products, then yeah. I know you said you have 5 products up, so I would probably wait a little bit, Charles. Just kind of build up a little bit more expertise yourself. But you definitely can later down the line. I like the vibes though. I was doing Amazon in college for basically the whole time. And I definitely will say that my senior year of college was a lot more a lot more selling on Amazon than doing school than the freshman year was. Kind of saw the potential by then. What do you use to scan the products? Yeah, Suzanne, you'll use Seller Amp as the app to scan products. Yeah, Mirat, you have to buy products to sell products. Yeah, hopefully that is somewhat obvious. Let's see, clearance items. Yeah, you can sell stuff that's around the house too, like used books, anything like that. Just if you don't have any invoices for what you're buying, make sure you sell it in used condition. So if you're buying from Ross or Marshalls or online from Walgreens or Target, you have an invoice. If you're just buying stuff from around the house, you got to sell it as used because you probably don't have the original invoice, just in case Amazon asks you to prove authenticity or something like that. Studying to become a CPA, nice. Yeah, that'll be helpful. That's probably save you some money on tax prep as you're scaling the business and stuff. Where do you get the stuff? So yeah, you buy products from big name brand websites. So I spend about $100,000 a month on websites like Walgreens, Vitacost, iHerb, Walmart, Target, big retail websites, and then flip that on Amazon. And you can find it. The easiest way to do it is called reverse sourcing. If you search like reverse sourcing on YouTube, reverse sourcing Amazon, probably be a video of mine that pops up, and you can kind of just see my exact sourcing method for how I source products. I don't do any mentorship, just helping as many people as possible for free. Let's see. Most expensive thing I own is probably my Tesla. Yeah. I'm not a flashy possessions guy. Would rather have a lot of stocks and that kind of stuff that actually retires me than buying a bunch of flashy stuff that keeps you working for an extra year or two, or a lot more in some people's cases. Yeah. Trying to own my time and spend more time with family and all that kind of stuff while they're still around, rather than buying Lamborghinis. It's hard to find products. Yeah, finding the first product is hard. Yeah, it takes some time. It's pretty normal to take a couple hours to find that first product. Probably a lot faster if you do it in store, just because it's already discounted. It's kind of obvious how you get items cheaply. If you're looking online, it'll take a little bit while. It'll take some time. And that's fine, right? You want to start something that is, a little bit of difficulty in the early days, because then it stays profitable longer, right? You don't want to start the business that anyone can figure out in 5 minutes and takes no effort, right? Because then there's no profit. Like there's profit if there's hard work, right? And the only way you make money is hard work, then profit stays there. And that's what you want. Let's see. What do you do after Seller Amp? Yeah, so you'll just look at the storefronts of people who have already successfully found items to sell on Amazon, and you'll do that with Seller Amp. Let's see. You say 100K a month on inventory? Yeah, so that's I spend about 100K a month on inventory. We spent I was running the numbers. We spent right around $1.2 million last year on inventory. You sell to, yeah, nice, good work, Mike. How long you been in the game, Mike? Top 3 books. Ooh, I like that. I like The Lean Startup is good if you're trying to start a business. 4-Hour Workweek changed how I kind of thought about a lot of things, and then it's very stereotypical, but How to Win Friends and Influence People was helpful. I'm not a naturally like super social person, surprisingly, so it's a lot of stuff that should be obvious, but definitely helped me. Yeah, LV, you said 4-Hour Workweek. Yeah, I like that book too. Let's see. Looking for somebody to build your Amazon store and run it. So basically, anyone who's going to do that is going to scam you, Todd. There's no reason to run somebody else's Amazon store for them when you can do it yourself and make all the money. It's like a pretty common scam in the Amazon industry. You got to do the work yourself. You can build up your own store, do a lot of the work, and then train people, hire people, have employees that do it for you. That's what I do. But obviously, there was a lot of work in the early days. So I spent a lot of time, a lot of work building up my initial business, and then I hired people, trained them exactly what I was already doing, and then you can work less. But no one's just gonna take a business and build the whole thing for you when they can just do it themselves. Let's see. Are you doing like Amazon affiliate? Interesting, Mike. Made you delete videos? Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Net back over 1,200. Yeah, yeah. The Amazon affiliate seems cool too. Probably not, AJ. I'm not sure I've heard of that either. Amazon won't let you on. If you got banned a while back, then that would make sense if that's what you're saying. But they just need to see that you like, yeah, just try to get somebody on the phone, Todd. They just need to basically they'll approve anyone with a heartbeat and an address. That's pretty much the only requirements to start selling on Amazon. Yeah, and for those of you guys who have joined on TikTok, in case TikTok actually gets banned in like 2 days or something like that, make sure you guys go subscribe on YouTube to Fields of Profit. I'm live on YouTube right now as well. I keep doing these live streams all the time on YouTube, and then there's also a ton of free content on YouTube as well. So Fields of Profit, there's a 4-hour long free course, shorter videos where I like show you exactly how I source products to sell on Amazon, all that kind of stuff, and that's how you can kind of stay up to date and keep learning new information. So. Yeah, go check out Fields of Profit on YouTube if you're trying to kind of stay up to date. If TikTok vanishes here in 2 days. Let's see. I haven't personally YTP. Yeah, I've never had them ask on that. Let's see. Store got shut down from a bad wholesaler. Yeah, so yeah, you got to be careful who you're buying from. So if it's like somebody from like Telegram or like just kind of a sketchy wholesale supplier, they like a lot of times if a wholesale supplier gives you the ASINs of a product on Amazon, it might not be so legit. Just kind of like a decent rule of thumb. Gotcha. You should be able to sell out before it matters, YTP. Let's see. Yeah, David. So you'll get the get SellerAmp, and then the paid version of Keepa has like the advanced analytics that you'll want. Yeah. You can go through like the Keepa website and the SellerAmp website, and those are the tools you'll need for sourcing products. How much do you have to spend to make 10K a month? Yeah. So general rule of thumb, you're going to make around a 30 to 40% ROI as an arbitrage seller. So reselling name brands. So if you want to make 10K a month, you're spending around 30K a month. And that assumes everything sells at exactly the prices you want, which isn't always going to be the case. So realistically, it's closer to like 35, 40K a month to net 10K a month. Let's see. Yeah, Watson. So I don't do too much wholesale. So I'm just buying from big popular websites and stuff like that. Yeah, so Boxum's just in the US for now, Thomas. Yeah. I'm focusing on making sure it's the best product in the US right now. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you can shoot me a message, Todd, if you have name brand stuff or anything like that. Let's see. Why? We're just only in the US for now, Thomas. There's a million things I'd love to do, but obviously there's yeah, just some tech limitations, all that kind of stuff, right? We're always working hard to add new stuff. How do you know which products will sell? So on SellerAmp, it'll tell you exactly how fast items sell, and then you'll just buy whatever you think your share of those sales are. Set up, buy 5, 10, 20 units or something, test out, see how fast it sells, and then you can buy a whole lot more after you know how fast it sells. Who do you buy from? Yeah, Watson. So I just buy from websites. Yeah. So think like Walmart.com, Target.com, Walgreens.com, Vitacost.com. Yeah. Can you start at the beginning? I'm not sure what you mean, man. If you're just trying to get started, though, there's a 4-hour free course for you if you go to Fields of Profit on YouTube. Then there's also obviously smaller, shorter videos you can learn from. But if you want to learn everything all in one place, you can watch the just search like 4-hour free course on YouTube. Everything you need to know without being an incredibly overwhelming amount of info. Oh, not sure that got a hat or something. Cool, Nicole. Let's see. Yes. So the SellerAmp app for sourcing products. When's the wedding? Yeah. Like a little over a year. We're still slowly planning things. Let's see. Yeah. So if you're looking, all you guys on TikTok, if you want to kind of stay up to date and keep asking questions about Amazon, getting a bunch of free info as well, kind of all the free guides I post. It's Fields of Profit on YouTube. It's Fields of Profit. For FBM, can you charge customer for delivery fees? Yeah, you can, Thomas, but you want to do free shipping generally, and then you just bake in the cost of shipping to the price. Because that's just like customers are used to getting free shipping, right? So even though you're making the same amount of money, if you do free shipping, you'll make more sales. Yeah. You like the challenge videos? Yeah, glad you're liking that. Yeah, those are fun. Yeah. If you guys haven't checked those out, I also do some videos where I like race my friends to see who can find more profitable items at the store in 15 minutes and that kind of thing. It's a kind of a fun way to enjoy some of the Amazon content and learn at the same time. ZVE10, Misa. What do you sell? Anything under the sun, Walter. Anything that's profitable. A lot of clothes, shoes, vitamins, toys, groceries, all that kind of stuff, right? Valentine's Day candies, all that kind of stuff. And I shoot for about a 30 to 35% ROI on average. Let's see. You're like a bull in a china shop sourcing yesterday. That's what's up. Saw me on TikTok. What's up, man? Was grocery a good category? Yeah, anything can be good. Yeah, anything can be good. TikTok thinks I'm a bot or something. I had to solve a puzzle over here. I guess I've been live for almost an hour, huh? Sweet. Time flies when you're having fun. Something like that. How do you avoid IP complaints? Just don't sell listings. Like if you look at the new seller count on a listing and you see there's like a huge cliff in the number of sellers that are on a listing, that shows you that the brand might want to like kick people off, and it's well within their right. But there's literally thousands of brands that don't care if you resell on their listings. So you just got to stick to ones that have at least like 3 or 4 other third-party sellers on it. Let's see. Go through the ungating process. Can you start selling right away? Yeah, David. Yeah, you can sell as soon as you get an Amazon seller account open. You could list something on Amazon and make a sale that day. There's no not a lot of hoops to jump through after you have the Amazon seller account open. Let's see. Do you do drop shipping? No, Walter. So drop shipping is against Amazon's rules. You have to own the products at some point, or if you do drop ship, it has to be in a very specific way. Like you can't do retail drop shipping. It has to be from a supplier that knows you're drop shipping, and they're basically shipping for you more or less. What's the app again? So Seller Amp for sourcing products, and then Boxem for creating shipments and tracking your profit, making sales a little bit faster, all that good stuff. Let's see. Bundles, promotional. If you're selling a bundle listing, it all has to be from the same manufacturer now. So the bundle can be fine if it's from the same manufacturer and it's not the same brand. But generally it's going to be from the same brand for it to be allowed. Sweet. Can you explain the process real quick? Yeah, Kevin. So buy big popular name brand stuff. Here's like a toy I bought at Ross the other day, for example. You can also buy products at just big websites like Target, Walmart, Vitacost. I buy those items, and personally, I ship them to a prep center. The prep center ships to Amazon for me, and then when customers buy, Amazon ships to the customer, and I get paid. Or you can also ship to yourself and then ship directly to the customer, or ship to Amazon yourself. Right? There's a couple different ways you can make sales, but you're just listing stuff on Amazon that people are already buying, and buy it on clearances, sales, coupons. Buy it at local retail stores where it's cheap, wherever you can find cheap inventory that already sells. There's a lot of it. How do you get to the pie chart? So that's the buy box statistics on Seller Amp, Brian. Sweet. For retail arbitrage, should you do FBM or FBA? You can do both, Freddie. See if I'll check the buy box stats, and if there are other FBM sellers making sales on the buy box stats on Seller Amp, then you can FBM it. Sometimes listings are not friendly to being sold via FBM though. So you can just check the buy box stats and see if it is. When you said 30% ROI, yeah, Todd, yeah. So that's like, that's after like shipping and all that kind of stuff, Amazon fees, all that good stuff. Yeah. Where do you advertise your products? So you don't have to advertise any products. You do have to advertise products if they aren't already selling on Amazon. But everything I sell on Amazon is already selling. And there's literally 800,000 products that are available for us to list. They sell well. Amazon's not on it. The brand's not selling it, and they're already selling. Customers already want those products. Those are products that sell at least 30 times a month. So there's a lot of opportunity to just kind of hop in and list products that already sell on Amazon. Where are you buying? Just big retail websites. Yeah. Let's see. You went strictly FBA. Wasn't too prepared. So go-to supplies for FBM. You'll just need like the white opaque poly bags, shipping labels. That's pretty much it. Yeah, scale. Nothing too fancy. Tapes and boxes. You can get boxes from Uline if you're shipping to like products that need a cardboard box, basically. Sweet. I probably gonna go ahead and wrap up here. I've been live for literally an hour. But like I was saying, for those of you guys are on if you guys are on TikTok and you want to make sure you're kind of staying up to date, you want to keep coming to live streams and stuff, just go to YouTube and subscribe over there. So Fields of Profit on YouTube. Been a good little Friday afternoon. A lot of you guys you're clearly hustlers if you're coming in here hanging out on a Friday afternoon, trying to learn how to make some money. So just kind of take the first steps, right? Start learning for free. I got all the info you guys need on YouTube. Dive into the 4-hour free course. If you look up Fields of Profit on YouTube, again, you guys on TikTok, kind of learn for free. Spend your first $100, $500, whatever you can afford to dump into products. Kind of learn the process and go from there, right? Just kind of don't put it off super long. A lot of people kind of put it off, and it always becomes something you keep pushing down the road. So. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, y'all. Especially if you've been here for a while. But yeah, excited to crush 2025 with you guys. And I will see you guys again